Hey guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. Today I'm gonna be doing 31 questions for my 31st birthday, which is tomorrow, which is so crazy. I'm like, I can't believe I'm almost 31. That's crazy. Disclaimer, if you hear anything in the background, there's a very loud windstorm outside, so I'm hoping that won't be too loud for this video, but I was like, you know what? Today's the day. My twins are napping. I just want to do this video. I got questions from you guys from Instagram, and I just want to jump in and do these questions, okay? So here we go. Question number 1. This is from Alice, and she said, what would your ideal birthday look like? And honestly, I feel like tomorrow I'm gonna be kind of living my ideal birthday. In the morning, I'm gonna have a bunch of my girlfriends over and my mom and my sisters for a birthday brunch. So I'm excited for that. I just like really love hosting people, and like I'm gonna do like a waffle bar. I don't know, that's just something that I really love to do. So I'm excited to host people and like get to celebrate with like all my girlfriends and family and stuff. And then in the afternoon, I don't really know exactly what my husband and I are gonna do yet. I told him that, okay, this is kind of going with my theme, which I feel like might come up in more questions, but I wanna do like something fun, like either like go to an arcade or go go-karting or go to an escape room. Like, I just feel like that's gonna be my theme for this year, is like having fun and just sort of focusing on like the simple joys in life. So that's what my husband and I are hopefully gonna do later in the day, but I don't know what exactly we're doing yet, but he's planning that. Okay, Marge says, how do you keep mental and emotional boundaries when you're naturally sensitive and empathetic? I don't know, honestly. I feel like I really struggle with that, and I don't think I've mastered it. I've been in therapy for a while now. I don't really know. It's just hard when you're like an empath, as they say, or I don't know, highly sensitive. I kind of identify with both of those terms. I don't know. It's just taking care of yourself to process through those like heavy emotions. Journaling, therapy, having like safe people you can talk to who you're not going to feel like judged or criticized by, like that's really important. So I don't know. I think just processing through those emotions and not feeling ashamed that you do feel a lot, and just kind of like letting it pass and just being okay with it. Okay. Trini says, do you see your sisters often? Yes, I do. I see my sisters like all throughout the week. We work together, and we also get together regularly. We have like a lot of family gatherings and like for birthdays and holidays and all kinds of things. So we see each other all the time, which is great because I love seeing them. They truly are like some of my best friends. So it's really good to see them all the time. Okay. Anita says, what is the biggest lesson you learned at age 30? What is the biggest lesson I learned at the age of 30? I mean, looking back on the last year, I definitely think I'm in a really different place than I was a year ago. I mean, even just my birthday is a big marker of that. Like last birthday, I had some girlfriends come over and I had a nightmare day. Like the twins were like really having a bad day. I was really stressed. I could barely pull anything together. My friends got there and nothing was even ready at my house. Like I don't think I bought decorations or anything. All I bought was like things to make these little pizza bagel things, and then like, I don't know, some kind of dessert, or maybe someone else brought dessert, but it was a mess and I was so stressed, and I was like, why did I even do anything? I can't do anything with 2 6-month-olds because I didn't like, my babysitter was busy that day. This year, I didn't even have a babysitter today, but like my twins are just in a much different place, and I was able to like prep a bunch of food today, and I'm making cupcakes after this. Like, I don't know, I feel like it's been a lot easier to do stuff now that they're toddlers instead of babies. So I think one of the biggest things I've learned is just like, if things are really hard, it's not always gonna be that way. And there's like a lot of ups and downs in life, and just kind of trusting that everything will come back around and it's gonna be okay. So that's, I don't know if that makes sense, but that's a big one for me. Okay, next one. What are the reasons you married your husband? The biggest one, I think I've said this before, but like, I just really, really felt and like still feel really safe with him more than any other man that I've ever met. Like, I just felt like I could 100% be myself and feel like just really comfortable with him and really safe. And also I just think he's a man of like really good character naturally. Like, he is who he says he is. He's not fake. He's very much like the same person he is in private that he is in public. And also I think our personalities go together really well. Like, we laugh a lot. We're like very weird together, kind of like dorky together. And I don't know, I like it. It's fun. And I think we're just a good match. So, and our values definitely align and everything too. That's obviously very important. So that happened as well. Okay, does it feel better being off of social media? Anna says. So I kind of unintentionally and intentionally took a break from social media over the last couple months. 100,000% it feels better, even though it's love-hate, because I love like connecting with you guys and like getting to see what other people are up to and like connecting with people. So I do love social media in that way, and I love, I don't know, Instagram in that way. But I also realized that my body image was so much better being off of it. I just felt like so much more peaceful with myself. I felt really a lot more like I wasn't comparing myself as much to other people's like kids or houses. Like, I mean, you can still see not really like a good decorator. I'll have like a few things here and there, but I'm very minimalist. And I just kind of felt like my life and my house and my body, like everything was okay. And it didn't feel like not good enough all the time when I was off of social media. So I don't know, I kind of want to get off of it again because I feel a lot better. I like to post stuff, but I think it's just sort of scrolling. It's hard not to compare yourself to other people. So I definitely recommend taking a break if you can. Okay, and then KT says, favorite poem you've ever written, and will there be a poetry book anytime soon? I would love to publish a book. Like that is one of my sisters and I published a book together, which was amazing, called Believe in You. You could check that out. But I've always wanted to do a book by myself. I've loved writing since I was a little kid. And it is my biggest dream to publish a book, like a solo book, I guess. So yeah, I'm praying and I'm like working on that. So we'll see. Pray for me if, I don't know, if you would like me to publish a book, please pray for me. Okay, this is from Zainab. They said, what is your favorite memory per decade you have lived? Wow, that's a very like deep and, I don't know, cool, like reflective question. Okay, so I would say I'm just gonna do first thing that comes to mind because there's so many questions on the list. I wanna make sure I can get to all of them. Okay, from years 1 through 10, this is like the first thing that comes to mind, but like one of the things I looked forward to the most was the summertime fundraisers that my swim team did. It was called Laps for Taz, because our swim team was the Tasmanian Devils. And we did these like big like barbecue with like a sleepover. Oh my gosh, guys, sorry, the wind is so loud. We did a barbecue with a sleepover at the pool with games and a DJ, and it was just like the highlight of my summer/year. So I would say that is like one of my favorite memories from that first decade. The second decade, which would be ages 10 to 20, I would say my favorite memories were, I would probably like in Malibu, just like getting to, oh man, there were so many things in those 10 years. Gosh, first thing comes to mind, getting to like walk by the ocean every day in Malibu. That was just beautiful. And I loved that. I don't know if that was even my favorite, but that's just first thing that comes to mind. 20 to 30. Oh, I feel like that was like two different decades, because I feel like 20 to 25, I was like heavily like in the band, like we were traveling all the time and touring, and like that was some amazing memories, going to like Portugal and Spain and like some really cool countries. Like those are just memories I will remember forever. But then 25 to 30, that was like met my husband, got married. I gave birth to my twins when I was 28 or 29, can't remember, 29. And just like so like became a mother, became a wife, like so many monumental things happened in the second half. So it's like, I don't even know what to pick out of, because I feel like 20 to 30 was just like a massive, like so much change and so many incredible memories. So I can't even pick. I don't know. And then 30 to 40, which I've literally only lived 1 year so far. Just like getting to be a mom has just been the most incredible thing, and I'm so grateful. Okay. Do you want more kids, and do you have a timeline as to when? This is from Cutie From. I don't know what that username, I don't remember what the full username was. Okay, so this is probably the most asked question I got out of all the questions. This one kept coming up over and over, is do I want more kids? The answer is yes, I would love more kids. I would say it's just different when you have twins. I was actually talking to my really close friend the other day about this, who also has twins, and just like, it's just different when you go into it with 2 kids right out the gate. Like most people, it's like a few years before they have 2 kids. And we have 2 kids like right off the gate or right off the bat. So I don't know, we definitely would love more kids. We're not in a rush for it. We're open to it, but we're not like really trying to like get pregnant right away. Like, I don't know, we're just kind of letting God lead us and letting it happen when it's supposed to. So I'm excited, and I'd love to have more kids down the line if that's what God blesses us with, but I have no idea. Okay. I gave birth 1 week ago. Do you have any tips for getting through the harder parts? From McKenna. Oh, McKenna. Oh, this is like my heart goes out to you. Like, I know those first few months can be a blur, and I just want to say, like, every month gets easier in my experience. Like, there's challenges every month, and not even that things get easier, but you get stronger and you gain more experience each and every day and each and every week and month of being a mom. You gain more experience and you get stronger. So I would just say, take it one day at a time. Try really hard it's just, honestly, but I'm like, I don't even know why I'm saying all this, because I know for me as a new mom, people could give me all the advice in the world, but it's like, you have to go through the experience. It's just the only way out is through. And I just want to say, like, there's so much beauty in motherhood. It'll take your breath away. It will bring you to your knees. I think I'm actually quoting a poem that I wrote about it at this point, but it's so beautiful, but it's also really hard at times, and that's okay. There's nothing wrong with you. You're not weird if it's hard, because motherhood is just very challenging. So just know that it will get easier and you will get stronger, and you got this. Okay. How has your mindset changed from your 20s into your 30s? From Tara. Well, okay, this is something that I'd really like to go into more in a video soon. I just haven't felt ready yet, but I was diagnosed with an eating disorder last year that I had basically from ages 18 to 28. So I've been in recovery for that for like close to 3 years now. But I wasn't officially diagnosed at first. And I would say healing from that has been like the most massive mindset shift of like health, like feeling a lot more healthy overall, and just realizing like being obsessive and like full of fear about my body and my body image and food like all the time is not a way to live. And when I started to come out of that, I felt like a completely different person. So I would say like starting, not even that I'm fully healed, because I feel like I have a long way to go, but like starting to heal body image, I think has been the biggest shift that I've made. And I just even like in the partial healing that I've had, I feel a lot more peaceful about myself. So yeah, that's been really cool. Okay. Is there anything you're looking forward to in the near future? I'm looking forward to my birthday, and I'm also looking forward to, my husband and I are about to plan a trip to take my twins to the beach for the first time. Guys, I'm really sorry about the wind. I hope this isn't too loud. But anyway, we're taking our twins to the beach this year. That is like my #1 goal for our family, because I love the ocean. We didn't go last year. It was just too hard with them being so little. So we're going this year, and I'm so excited. Okay. Something you wish you knew / did before your 30s. Rocio? I'm sorry if I mispronounced that. Honestly, that's really tough to say, because I feel like I had to go through all the years of like the heartbreak, oh my gosh, guys, sorry, it's so loud. There's like things blowing across the wind. Oh my gosh, I'm just gonna pause it for a second, come back.